Okay, good evening, guys. Good evening. Only need one answer.
Good evening.
Good
So,
evening.
Good
good
evening.
evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I just wanted to know that I'm with you people. So, welcome to today's session on prospecting through Facebook. So, good evening, Fred. I was trying to buy some time for others to join, but I believe they're on their way coming. So, the reason why I advocate for Facebook as a way of finding clients is one, um, people on Facebook have a low uh, wall for you to scale. What I mean by that is uh, on Facebook, people are more social than any other platform, and it makes it simpler for you to slide into their inbox. And what makes it even better is the Facebook groups, where, for example, you get a Facebook group maybe for moms, maybe for say doctors, say advocates. So these groups makes it simple for you to talk directly to them. Welcome, guys. We are just getting started. Good. So I was saying, Facebook groups make it simpler for you to be able to connect with the prospects. Makes it even much simpler to talk with them. And in Facebook, as I recently said, you have two types of prospects. You cannot know them straightforward unless you interact with them. So the two types of prospects are what I call the DIY business people and the DIFM business people. So the DIY, these are people who want to do everything for themselves, and these are not your ideal clients because they prefer to do everything, and what they outsource they will micromanage. So those are not the kind of people you are looking for. So you are looking for the do it for me business people. These are people you sell your idea to, they love the idea, then they'll ask you if you are available to do it for them. So that those are the people we are looking for on Facebook. Now, another thing why I advocate for Facebook is that clients from other freelance platforms, uh, for example, Upwork or Fiverr, most of them are there for a limited project. They'll give you maybe a one-time project, could be recurring, so they can give you a task to do for a week, then another to do maybe after 1 week. So it's not continuous compared to, and most of the time they are middlemen. On Facebook, you get one-on-one with the business person or the business owner. And the good thing is that we reach out when they post, meaning that they are active. So this is not like LinkedIn, where maybe you prospect to a business page, you find that there's an employee or a virtual assistant who is handling the social media. Then they receive your application, they delete it, so such stuff. So we avoid that through Facebook. And another thing is that in Facebook, most people are there uh, on their personal accounts. They do the posting themselves, so they don't hire someone to do it for them. For example, if you are to join a group for, say, business women in, say, a city somewhere, then there's a high probability that the posts that you see on the group are uh, written by the women themselves. So uh, the third point here, this is just advice, because we are looking forward to being full-time freelancers. So in the process, um, you should first validate how freelancing is going for you. So don't land your first client, then you ditch your day job, because you never know what might happen. So first validate, see what's working for you. And once you have 3 clients who you have been working with for maybe a number of months, so of course you know how the working culture is with them, is when you can decide to ditch your day job. Then also, when you have a steady flow of clients, uh, we will abandon the freelance platforms, not deleting them, but just keeping them dormant for a while, so that we can focus on working and on building our brand. Then the other thing, which is a challenge to many, is niching down, knowing what to offer, who to offer it to, and a combination of both. So take it in phases. The practical way of doing it, or how it will eventually pan out for most of you, is you might not know yet what you want to focus on, but when you land your first client, maybe you're pitching on almost anything. Then you'll find a first client, you'll find a second one, then you will pinpoint what it is that you love doing, and that's where you niche down to. And if you love maybe serving a particular class of clients, then you'll also niche down on them. So we should be pitching daily. And for those who are there on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, uh, we agreed that we'll be doing 5 pitches per day, uh, pitching to guys on Facebook per day. And I remember giving that we have 2 types of pitching which you will do. There is one call close and there's a 2 call close. The one call close is a direct pitch. This is where maybe, for example, someone says, I have a challenge in maybe managing my CRM, or someone asks, who could know how to verify my business profile on Google. So that's a direct pitch. So you don't have to maybe find out about them and what have you. You pitch your services directly. Then the 2 call close, the two there is just holding fort. but it could be a 5 call, 7 call, as long as it takes to warm up your prospects. So what this means is you'll have a back and forth. You'll comment on their posts. You will maybe write a message to them. You can offer them something. Uh, Maybe if they are selling maybe products, you could offer to write for them a template to use for product descriptions and what have you. So you'll go back and forth until you feel you're confident that you have them in a smaller circle, so that when you pitch, they find it difficult to say no. So the process that we're using to pitch on Facebook: one, you should join groups in your target niche. If you don't have a target niche yet, then go for groups that are general. By general, I don't mean having anybody, but they should have a rough idea of your client. So an example of your target niche is if you join a Facebook group for fitness coaches, or you join a Facebook group for business coaches, Facebook group for plumbers, Facebook group for advocates. So that's a target niche. Now, a more general group, and not how general they are, is, for example, entrepreneurs in a certain city, business women in certain city, working moms, business moms. So you get the idea. It's not the general, very general groups. Now, one thing that you should be clear about, though: one, you can join the VA groups at your own volition, but I think I had shared some 2 group for VAs which you can join. I'll resend for those maybe who had not joined back then. Those 2 groups, they are valuable for VAs. They are not the type of groups where you find everyone pitching their services, yet all of you are VAs. So I'll share the 2 groups, and those 2 groups are not part of these 3 to 5. So the first step, we said you'll join 3 to 5 groups. Now, when joining groups, you'll do what I call a group audit. So you'll audit the Facebook group, and how you do this: one, ensure it has posts daily. When you search for Facebook groups, maybe we should be doing this. So for example, if you're here and you search for, say, fitness coaches, then when you search on the sidebar, you select group. Now, someone was telling me they don't see this city here. This is when you want to select in a specific city. So you could do that if, for example, you're looking for advocates, is when you can select the city. But then fitness coaches, for example, they span a wide area. So when you search, you get the group name, whether it's public or private, the number of members, and its activity. So, for example, for all this, you can see there are 10 plus posts per day. Then, for example, this one, 8 posts per month. These are very dormant group, and I won't advocate you to join. Let's have a look at what this 7 a month will be. So you can see the last post is September, then May, and what I suspect is they have a dormant admin. I suspect if the post must be approved, okay, yeah, it must be approved by admin. So that means they have a very dormant Facebook admin. Maybe someone who has lost an access to their Facebook account. That's why. So you look for the ones which have 10 plus posts in a day. Now, this is 9.9K. This is 30K. But this is for motivation, but we can as well have a look. Now, when doing an audit, one, ensure that in the group there are no freelancers pitching their services, whatever service it is. So be it, so for example, an advert like this makes this group a bad group because it means the group is full of them. So for example, you see this one, these are an advert. So these are wrong group to join. So we won't stay there. Let's look at this one, online personal. And good groups are the private ones because they are highly regulated. Another thing you always see, when I see Indians, or I don't know if those are Indians, then there's a high probability that group is scamming. It's full of scammers. Maybe we chose a wrong niche. These groups look to be coming from, or maybe I could select the city so that let's see London, for example. I hope there is. So you see, these are good one, private, healthy female fitness. The problem is I won't be admitted directly because you would have seen what is inside. Are you male? No, I'm not. Are you a coach? If yes, no. So sometimes you have to fake these things so that they can allow you in the group. Let me see them, but they always take time. So 2 posts a day. Let's see this. The posting frequency here is poor. This is also private. I wish we could find a good, or maybe look in another niche. Let's look at say course creators. These are the people who sell courses online. Mhm. So this will not do it for me. I'm supposed to clean groups here. The career coach. I think this belongs to a person. For those posts that you see promote your business, that's not a freelancer. This you'll find people here promoting their real businesses. Okay, this does not look bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. But this does not look bad. That's a fair one. That's private magnetic women. The private groups are really they are a gem. If I'd show you uh, one of the groups I'm in here, I don't know. Can't remember the name. And in case you're wondering, you might be seeing many women groups here. This is a woman Facebook account. So let's look at this. This is public though. Now, when you see posts with promote your business, this is a chance for you to go fishing. So you can look at the comments, find those who maybe post their website. For example, this one. So we could look at that website. Also this one. we could look at her website. Now, when we come to Facebook, we are looking for a number of skills we can offer. One, we can offer content writing. This is blogs on websites. Uh, this is also maybe social media management, writing posts for their business page, uh, also managing Instagram, TikTok, all the social media platforms. Then graphic design, creating graphics for uh, could be Facebook, could be adverts, could be flyers, could be logos, what have you. If they have an e-commerce, then you could be writing things like product description, uh, just to help sell their products. Then if you're looking at course creators, the fitness coach, business coach, um, and all the other coaches, then you could be looking at offering email copywriting to them. Then for most who have the emailing system, and by emailing system I mean those who when you go to their website, they have a lead magnet for you to download. So you can create a lead magnet to them. A lead magnet could be a template, could be a checklist, could be an ebook, something for free that they would give out so that they can get the email of the prospect. Then if it's a professional, people offering professional services, then you could be looking at offering personal branding to them. So that's why I said when you click, for example, this website, so it's important you know what you're looking for. So we'll come to the website, which is this. That was for Happy Ever After Wedding officials. Then we'll just scroll to see. So one thing you cannot, they only have this page unless they have other places to navigate down there. So you can just go through. So you can, for example, if you are a copywriter, you can just read through to see if these are good copy. So you can check that. Then those are images. Then contact us. So they're located in Florida. So they have their email there. Then they have a Facebook page. So I'll also click because I want to see how active they are. So this is their Facebook page with 224 likes or 242 followers. Okay. So one thing I've noted just from looking, this is not the website that we came from. So let me just click to see where it's taking us. So this website is non-existent. So that's one wrong thing about this Facebook page. So the first point of contact, and this is a good one because it's given us a good example. I can comment or I can message her telling her the website on her Facebook page is not her real website, which she'll be very grateful for, because she might be losing a lot of customers who wants to click on the website, then they land somewhere else. Then human beings are lazy. They won't come back to look for the website. They look for an alternative provider. So this is one example of value you can give straight on. Okay, so after we've checked, they have 242 followers. I've already noted the website is wrong, so I'll use that. I'll use that as a hook to communicate with her. Then you can see she posted 3 hours ago. Then she last posted on 26th of November. I suppose this is the owner, because she's appearing also in the above image. Then on 21st, then on 26th October. That's like a month apart. So the problems I can solve for this client: one, I can tell her our website is wrong. Two, she needs to be posting regularly. Three, she should have a brand identity, because from the website, do we really have a logo? Yes, they do, but does it appear anywhere on the Facebook page? Nope. Yeah, so I would talk to her about brand identity, the importance of brand identity to a business, especially for business handling a very important day in their client's life, because a wedding day is a very important day. Then the other thing is, on the website, she should have a blog section, because you see, the wedding like industry, or the wedding whatever, is an emotional thing. It's something which you should try to talk to your prospects as much as possible. Show them that you understand everything to do with wedding and what have you. So already I have like 4 to 5 points which I can prospect to this lady. So this was her. So I can go searching for her. She's called Anastasia Levidis. So I can reach out to her inbox by first pinpointing that her Facebook page has the wrong website. Then I'll let her contemplate on that. If she replies, then I'll proceed with my other suggestions to her. So that was Anastasia Levidis. Now, this other one was called Idame. Oh, no. The one we are looking for is Idame for the wedding. Then this one, I don't know what this issue offers. So I think she's a business coach. So she has a one-page website which acts as a landing page. So this one is limiting us on what we can prospect to her about. So I'm seeing this from your eyes as beginners, but for me, I could use this as an telling her that she really needs to have a fully functional website and what have you. Because this one pager could not do the full convincing. Okay, so we can continue looking for more who post their businesses. I hope you're getting an idea of what to do. So we are looking for business people. Let me go to my homepage so that we can get, for example, here. So we are looking for people with, if you're doing product descriptions, let's see what this website is about. This does not look like, this is not US. I suppose this is Philippines. So that's not an ideal one. We continue digging. I think that's the same person. Then here is Suzanne with 2 Facebook pages. So this is one of her Facebook pages. When you click on a Facebook page from a group, it will show you what that page has posted on the group. So what we have to do is search for it so that we can see it, how it looks. So this one has 6 or 9 followers. She posted this an hour ago. And I remember telling guys on Saturday, when you see this stars emoji, that is ChatGPT. So that means, one, she has no time to create this post, because if she did, she won't be copy pasting directly. She would be removing these stars. This new memo is perfect blend of love. Also, she has an Etsy shop, so you can also go there. just to see the product description. So these are the print on demand. So this is her Etsy shop. So I'm trying to look for the product description for this t-shirt, and I don't think there is. So that would be one aspect that I would reach out to her about. Then back on our Facebook page, she has no engagement, no likes, no shares, no comments. So that would be another avenue. But posting, she posts very frequently. So what would target is the engagement. Now, for the Etsy shop, out of experience, she needs to have a Pinterest because most of her prospects or most of these things that you sell on Etsy should be you should post them on Pinterest. So I would ask her, and that would be my first point of contact. So I'd ask her if she has a Pinterest account. Then this is her other page. So remember, you have to search for it so that you don't get only what. No, I'll be confused here. What was the profile picture? It was a pink something. So this is it. Another thing you'd see is her graphics. If you can improve them, like create her a banner, so you can offer that value upfront, create for her the banner. Now she has 65 followers. At least this one has some, but I suppose Suzanne, I think that's her. So by the fact that she has 2 business pages, she could make do with a social media manager. So if I show her that I can create graphics for her, I can write conversational and engaging posts for her. I can write the product description for her Etsy shop. Then I'll catch her attention. go back to Facebook. So such like posts are a gem for direct outreach. Mhm. So let's look at this last one. It was a page in this one, 191 followers. She also has a website, so we'll take a look. So this is the website. So we can look at one product, for example, to see, and also I think you could scroll down and see. We'll go back to the home page. Now, one thing I would tell her is her website has a lot of pop-ups. This is very disappointing for customers. If I wanted to buy, I could leave this page because there's no way I'm getting, I think I've already gotten 6 pop-ups. You see, all of these I'm closing. So that's very wrong. Now, here's the description. And remember what I told you about these stars? It means this is ChatGPT, and she had no time to edit. So you can even see this. This is how ChatGPT always writes its own things. So my first point of contact would be the many pop-ups. I would tell her I was trying to navigate our website and there were a lot of pop-ups which prevented me from doing any purchase. Then, of course, she'll think I'm a customer, so she will reach out. That's okay, Lillian. Doreen, I hope you're seeing the screen. Eunice, yes, I'm recording. I'm just hoping the gods are with me. The last time I recorded, it was recording everyone else's voice except mine. So I'm hoping the gods are with me today. So my first point of contact would be that of the pop-ups. Then she'll think I'm a customer, she'll reply to me, then we can start conversing. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to be doing daily. Set aside like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Now, what we've been seeing or what we've been doing is direct pitching, which was the one call close. Now for the two call close, if for example you join, let's see, Miami Advocates. I hope there's a group like that, because I don't think advocates will be posting things like that. Yeah, so for example, this one, you can see advocates are a serious bunch. They don't post things anyhowly. So what you do in such groups is you give value. For example, if you're in this advocates group, then find what content would be relevant to them. For example, you could find a CRM tool for advocates, then either talk about how using it is simple, the benefits it has for advocates, something along those lines, so that it is genuine, it's valuable to them, and it will attract interest, because if they are using any other CRMs or they are not, then they would ask what is the price, what's the learning curve like, and what have you. So you get the chance to converse with them. So you give value. And this applies to any other groups. Mm, say, for example, electricians in California, Los Angeles. Let's see. Yes, you see, for example, these such groups, you'll find it's basically for professional in that industry. So find something, for example, telling them about how to present an idea to their clients. Maybe you know that tool, or if you can use Canva, uh, you can tell them how to use that tool uh, to show the pictorial presentation to the prospect. That way, you'll be offering value. You could also talk about, you could ask them, don't know how they track their clients, or how they keep track of their clients. Yeah, so something relevant to them, because you see here is just electricity. Here you won't find anyone. Another way to do it here is to check if there are guys with business pages, then see how their pages are. Okay, so that wraps it. Now, a few pointers that I see important to put to you is don't, and I believe this should stop today if it has not stopped yet. Never refer to yourself as a virtual assistant. I repeat, never, 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 never refer yourself as a virtual assistant. Have some attachments or some words before you say virtual assistant. So these are just a few examples of titles you can call yourself. And if you really want to call yourself a virtual assistant, then find a phrase, a word to put before virtual assistant, which says, which explains what you do. Because a virtual assistant, I think virtual assistant is a course. I think it's not a person. So be a lead generation virtual assistant, be a social media manager, be an SEO virtual assistant, be a graphic design virtual assistant. So have it in yourself to change the title you give to yourself. Don't call yourself a virtual assistant. Now, before you pitch to your clients, after seeing the pain points that you can solve for them, then assess the link I've placed in the chat. I'll also send to the groups. So get access to that document. That document is basically the few portfolio items you can create before pitching out, because sometimes depending on how you communicate, the potential client could trust you one time or could ask you, can I see what you've done before? So it would be good to have this saved so that in case they ask, you can submit. So if content writing, have like 5 blogs, and if you're pitching to like business coaches or plumbers or whichever niche, then have blogs on that niche, so that if you are telling them I'll write for you, if they ask, you can give it to them. If you're offering social media management, have a social media strategy, have a social media calendar or a content calendar, and have a few social media posts for them to see what you can write. And once you create these portfolio items, I'm here to ascertain if they're okay. And kindly, don't be the minimum effort person. Don't copy to ChatGPT, then copy back to docs, then share with me. At least have some decorum, have some respect, and edit. Remove the AI sounding things, then you can submit to me, I can approve, then I'll tell you how you can save and what have you. If it's graphic design, have a promotional flyer, have some mock-ups, have a logo, have things to show that you can do it. Product descriptions, have a few. Email copywriting, if you maybe get to a website, then it tells you to join their newsletter or something. What you do, join with an email, and if you are into email copywriting, you should create another email for the sake of that work, because if you enroll, you'll get 1,000 emails. So create a new email. Then when you visit any website belonging to a person on Facebook, insert your email, join their newsletter, then see the email you'll receive as a welcome email. Is it a good email? Is it a fair email? Is it a bad one? If it's bad, you can rewrite, then pitch that you can do email writing to them and what have you. If it's lead magnet creation, which is templates, checklist, workbook, ebooks, then you can create samples which you can pitch. I welcome questions, concerns, what else? Answers, complaints, everything in between. Anyone with a question? I've recorded this session, so I'll check shortly if I'm hoping it has both the audio and the video. Then I'll upload, then share.
Lawrence,
Yes.
will you send us this document?
Pardon?
Are you going to send us this document?
Oh, which one?
This one that you are looking at on the screen.
It's the one in the chat, I think.
Huh?
It's the one in the chat and the one I've sent the group.
The one docs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I suppose it is the one. Yes, it is, because I see many guys inside.
So, thanks.
Welcome. Are you supposed to optimize your FB page? Yes, you should. This is personal branding. Not really optimize. Optimize is a wrong word. Facebook is not a professional platform. So, but I don't want you posting some silly things there. Post what aligns to the services you offer. So don't go posting on gossip and what have you. Uh, just post what is relevant to what you are offering. If it's social media management, post tips. Post tips on social media management, and proceed on that front. But optimizing, I wouldn't say optimize, but let your page have. Let's see this guy. I don't suppose. Yeah. So, for example, you see, this is my banner talking about SEO. Then my, what do you call, bio, just saying I offer SEO and copywriting. Then the post I've been doing, I think up to somewhere. You see, these are all about SEO and copywriting to some place. That was before I knew that you should not be using Facebook as a gossip platform. So I think this is many years ago. So, okay. So not optimize as such, but let it be known upfront what you offer. Should you use our personal pages? Yes, please. You don't want a prospect receiving, and actually Facebook will limit your account if it's new. So use your current personal page. At least what I know is that if you have a day job, you won't find your employer looking at your Facebook. Unlike LinkedIn, where I've noted there are some guys I've dealt with in the past. When I tell them that they should optimize their LinkedIn, they say their employer will see it and it will be a problem. So use your personal page. Just ensure you have a few posts talking about the things you offer, giving tips, giving values, and what have you. Then Tina asks, which portfolio niche should people with expertise in only calendar and email management build? We agreed, and Tina, you are not new. I suppose you've been in a number of my classes, so you should not be dealing with calendar and email management only. I believe you should have more than that. We've done content, we've done copywriting. We agreed that calendar management and inbox management, though they are skills, yes, we were taught these skills, but they are not things you can offer to a survey, to a client on their own. These are like add-ons. So you have to offer something tangible, then these will be part of your offerings. Tina, if you still have only this, then kindly come to my inbox. Haufai kuwa hapa na unaongelea calendar na inbox management. That would be so wrong of me. Any other question? Our time is far much gone. Oh, I forgot. I said starting this week, you should do the 3 to 5 pitches daily and have a Google Sheet, which is a tracking system for you, which will show the name of the person, the business page, the status, whether you've reached out, then the reply status, whether they've replied, and if they've replied, what is the reply? Is it a positive or a negative? Then share the document, the Google Sheet with me, so that I can also be keeping track on what you're doing, because to be a freelancer, you have to be disciplined. You have to kujituma in English. Yeah, you have to jituma in English. Any other question? I should believe that means there are no any more questions. What docs are we supposed to send? The Google Sheet, a tracking system. Don't know if I have. Let me see if I have a sample. Just showing the progress of your outreach. It should have the name of the person. I believe I have a sample, but I'll have to dig it because I have 1,000 Google Sheets. Oh, I should just search tracking. I can't trace one, but I'll find one, then share a sample of what you're supposed to do. It's a simple Google Sheet. any other question? I don't want to close anyone out.